Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. The S&P 500 was down almost 0.4% today. It was actually up for a bit of the day, I think, based on the earnings reports that came out after hours from Microsoft and Meta yesterday. They were quite good. And then it fell. I think we're heading into August 1st, which is the deadline for all these tariffs. They're going to kick in. There's supposedly not going to be any pausing that happens. They're just going to happen. There was a pause put in place today for Mexico for another 90 days because they're actively working on something. But I think probably the market's taking a little bit of risk off the table just in case there's something that happens during that. We also have the big jobs report that comes out tomorrow for last month, expecting 102,000 jobs. So, we'll see what happens there. We had earnings reports from Apple and Amazon today. Apple did quite well, actually, and looks like the tariffs are actually helping Apple, at least so far, because people are accelerating their purchases of their pieces of Apple equipment before tariffs might hit them, as far as that goes. Amazon didn't do as well, and their stock is down a little bit after hours, too. So, we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be kind of a spotty situation, depending on how much the tariffs have already impacted you, if they have at all. The Federal Reserve, of course, met yesterday, decided not to lower rates, which was the expectation. There was actually some conversation from Chairman Powell about the possibility of even raising rates if they need to. Because again, we're starting to see these inflation numbers come out. So today they reported the PCE inflation, personal consumption expenditure index, and so that's like the CPI, except that this is the one the Fed really looks at, and that was up also, up more than expected. And just like the CPI number was a couple of weeks back, and those areas that were, most likely to have big increases from some tariffs were up, just like they were for CPI. And so tariffs are definitely driving some of the prices up a little bit here. And so they're, again, market going to respond to that probably over a period of time here. We'll see what happens. So pretty fascinating time frame. A lot is going on. Crazy number of different data points and earnings reports and such that have happened this week. The market's down a little bit so far this week, but it's actually held in there pretty well considering all the different possibilities that could happen with a week like this. So, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Now, I'm going on vacation, so I won't be here tomorrow to do the show or the summary, and I'll be gone next week also. So I'll be back on that Monday. I think it's the 11th of August, and we'll, start up the videos then. But the market is doing okay. This is that time period where we haven't really seen any major impacts from tariffs if they are going to come. And prices are rising a bit, but not a lot to be really scary to the market. We have to see how that plays out. But this is okay. We are heading into a season where it can be kind of soft. September is the softest month of the year on average. So we'll see what happens. As we get closer to that too. But anyway, look forward to being able to see you again when I get back from my trip here. And thank you for watching today.